Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is ShawneeLove33 here, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me / story time with you guys. Excuse me. And this video is about the time that my family got robbed by a crackhead. Now, I know you're probably thinking that video, this sounds so ridiculous. You're probably thinking this is a fake story, but I'm gonna let you know right here, right now, this is a very true story that happened, I want to say 8 to 10 years ago. I know that I was like younger. I wasn't a teenager, so I'm thinking this was probably when I was in middle school or like elementary school. I really can't remember, but I know that I was younger. So let me get right into it. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my makeup, getting ready with you guys while I tell you the story. So anyway, this story happened, I want to say it was like, I think it was like summer or early fall when this happened. It started with my mom, and it was me, my mom, and my 2 nieces. I can't remember if my one of my nephews was there at this time, because I don't even know if he was born yet. But we were all sitting in the living room, and this guy that we knew had come over. He had come to the door, and he had asked my mother if he could come in and wash his hands. Now, this dude was somebody that we had known in our family for like a long time. My grandma knew him more so than we did. She had probably known him since he was a kid, I think, maybe. And he was a crackhead. I'm gonna just keep it real. He was a crackhead. I'm gonna call him Eddie. And he came to the door. Like I said, we were all sitting in the living room, me, my mom, my nieces. He had come to the door, and he had asked my mom if he could come in and wash his hands. Now, nothing seemed weird about this situation, because he used to always wear like a trench coat. Like all the time, he would wear a trench coat. No matter what the season was, he'd wear like this big old brown trench coat. So when he came to the door with that big old trench coat on, of course, we didn't think anything of it, honestly. We didn't think anything weird about it, because that was just him, and that was just what he did. It wasn't weird to us that he came over with that on. And he asked my mom, could he go in and wash his hands? Mom was like, sure, why not? Didn't think, anything was weird about coming, asking could he go wash his hands or whatever. So when he went back into the bathroom to wash his hands or whatever, I had gone into my room. Now, my room wasn't too far from the kitchen. It's the same room that I'm in right now as we speak, actually. And it's not too far from my kitchen. Like, the living room, my room is like right beside the living room. And when you come in, you make a left and you come to my room. And then, I'm sorry for making ugly faces. Like, you come in and you go to my room, and then you go, there's like another room beside mine, and then there's the kitchen. And then farther back is the bathroom and the laundry room. And so I could still hear, the talking and stuff, even though I was in a different room. Like, I could hear him like having conversation with my mom. He was like asking her, how we had all been doing and how my grandma was, because my grandma was at work. And he was just being cordial, just asking like having cordial conversation like a normal person would. And he was talking about like the weather and stuff like that. And he asked my mom like something. He was talking to my mom about something. I don't know what he was saying, but he was in there for a while, a super duper while, talking and having conversation the whole entire time with my mom. And so he was like I said, he was talking to my mom the whole time. Me, I think I was like reading or something in my room. He was talking to my mom, and he like left. He just like abruptly left out of there after taking a while in there. He just like abruptly left, like zoom, skedaddled out the door. And so I guess nobody thought anything of that, you know, nothing weird about that. So fast forward a couple hours later, my grandmother came home, and I think we were supposed to be eating like something for dinner. My grandma comes in and she's like, why'd y'all leave the freezer open? And everybody's like, the freezer's open? Who left the freezer open? Like, who was the last person in the kitchen? So everybody was like, me. I had been in the room, and I was like, I haven't been in there since like hours ago, like a long time, like a while ago, and it wasn't open when I was in there. And my mom was like, it wasn't open when I was in there. And you know, everybody was like, well, it wasn't open when we were in there. My grandma was like, well, it was open. So my grandma goes towards the freezer and she's like, what in the world? So we're all sitting there like, what's going on? And she's like, she's like, where's all the meat? So we're like, what do you mean, where's all the meat? And my grandma's like, there is no meat in this freezer. Come look. So everybody goes look. My mom, me, my nieces, we all go to look. And the freezer is empty. There is not a ounce, nothing of meat in the freezer. So we're all like, oh my God. I put two and two together. Crackhead dude stole our meat. So, you know, we're all like, oh my God, how did that happen? You know, and, you know, it was like, how did he manage to get it? And the realization was that he put the meat in his clothes, and that's how he made it out with the meat and stuff. So it's like, oh my goodness, we've gotten duped. So my grandma's like, you know, we gotta have something to eat. So she and my mom, her and my mom, like went to the store to go get some meat or whatever. But my grandma was like, you know what, he's gonna pay for this, you know, she was gonna get him. So, you know, they go and they get like meat and stuff for that night, because I think we were supposed to be eating like steak or ground beef that night, and he had stolen the meat that we had sitting out to thaw, like on the kitchen counter. So tell me why they tried to blame me for him getting it. They were like, mom was like, you saw him standing right there. I'm like, no, I didn't. I was in my room. I couldn't see him doing anything. She's like, you saw him, like you had to see him or hear him. I'm like, I didn't see or hear anything. You know, I just heard them having conversation. But I mean, I'm not gonna automatically assume that he was stealing meat, because I didn't, like, I mean, who does that? Who just like steals meat and stuff out of somebody's house, you know? And so my grandma ended up seeing him a couple of days later, and he was trying to sell my grandma some ground beef and some steaks. And I mean, if you don't know, steak is pretty expensive, and this was like years ago. It's probably higher now, I don't know, but it's pretty expensive food, you know. And he had it. He was out on the street, and he comes up to my grandma, and he's like, oh, you know, I know you probably want some meat, you know, I got some deals on some meat. And my grandma's like, sorry on that. My grandma's like, you know damn well that you got those meats from my house. He's like, oh, no, you know, I would never do that. I would never do something like that to you. And he did. You know, he lied about it, like tried to make it seem like he didn't, but he really had it. And so, hold on. And I mean, he had taken the meat and stuff, and he never apologized for it, you know. We were just kind of done with him from that point on. So tell me why he goes on and he gets caught at Food Lion, which is a grocery store. You probably know that. He gets caught at Food Lion stealing more food. So it was a thing for him. He would go to grocery stores and he'd take the food, he'd go and he'd walk around with the meat, and he'd shove the meat into like his trench coat, and then he'd walk around outside with the sweaty hot meat in his sweaty hot body and try to sell it to people. And he got caught so many times doing that. Like, he would go to different stores and stuff, and he would try to sell their meats outside of their grocery stores to, you know, to like shoppers and stuff, and they were not having that. So he ended up getting arrested for that several times. He died like a couple years after that, and yeah, my grandma was like, that, you know, that was probably payment for ripping people off and stuff like that to feed like his drug addiction. But yeah, that was the time that we got robbed by a freaking crackhead. Like, it's like hard to believe, you know, that would happen, because it seems so unrealistic. Like, that does not seem like something that would happen, but it did. And so yeah, I don't know, I kind of like doing these, but I feel like I want to do some more stuff with my channel, honestly. I'm probably gonna, I think I might, what I might do, y'all, is I might kind of split this whole get ready with me into like another video, because I do have some more, and so I'm probably just gonna end up doing that, because I do want to get some more content on my channel for you guys, because I feel like I've been slacking. I'm sorry, I'm like hitting my face with this beauty blender. And this is a Real Technique sponge. It has like, it works really good, because before getting this, I had been using these freaking like this one I got from Big Lots, and I got this one from Dollar Tree, and this one sucks, but this one is actually pretty good. But this is the GOAT. So yeah, but yeah, I want to get some more content for you guys, excuse me, because I feel like I've been slacking in that department, and I'm really trying to improve my channel. And I'm sorry my voice is shaking, because I'm like tapping my face with this beauty blender. But yeah, I want to get my content set for you guys. Yeah, so I think I could do like another story time for you guys. I'm probably gonna split this in half. It might be 2 videos, but I don't know.